Hello motherfuckers, welcome back to my motherfucking channel. Today we're going to be reviewing the Beatles Revolver album. Are we excited or what? I, for one, am excited. Last week we went to Rubber Soul. The week before that we were, what is that album called? Help. Oh my god, gag. Both of those albums were pretty solid, pretty good albums. This one came out in 1967, so the production, everything is going to be, it better be better. Or is it 67 or 6? It's 66. But before I get started, please like and subscribe. Please make sure you like the video because it spreads out the video, and I just want more people to understand that the Beatles are timeless, okay? They have some great bangers, okay? And I want to spread the message that younger people, younger generations of people can also listen and enjoy the Beatles, you know? But let's get into it. Okay, the first song is called Taxman. Oh, it's like... Oh! Okay. Taxman. Oh. Okay. Wait. What the fuck? I'm here. Oh, yeah. Oh. Okay, bitch. Wait. That just went against everything I have been saying these last, literally since their first album. I don't like the fast-paced stuff. Just to me personally, it just didn't sound good. But that just sounded so high quality. It's not even funny. And I'm not looking for quality, by the way. I'm just looking for good music. And that was a good ass song. That might be the first fast song that I actually can, like, okay, actually might be in my top 5, maybe? I don't know. Let's keep going. The next song is called Eleanor Rigby. What? Oh. Father Mackenzie. I love the flow and melody. Oh my god. Oh, this is, ooh, that was good. Oh my god. What? So far, right now, I want to say this is, I always say this at the beginning of the videos, you guys gotta stop me, but so far I think that this might be my favorite album based off the music just alone. Oh my word, that was good. Again, I don't know who Eleanor Rigby is, but it's just like, oh god. But I do want to say, okay, I know I'm like gagged by that song because it's a gag. That was a gag song, but it's giving like morbid and like kind of like sad a little bit. This lady, Eleanor Rigby, died in the church and was buried with her name. Nobody remembered her after she was dead type vibes. Oh my gosh, it's sick. I need to know more about the song. Like what's going on? I don't know. Was beautifully constructed. I loved the sound of that song. So far, that's my favorite song so far, I will be honest. But let's keep going. The next song is called I'm Only Sleeping. Ooh. Oh. I can't. This production, I'm gonna keep saying it. It's gagged, bitch. Oh my god. I'm like blown the fuck away. That was great. Okay, what? And it was such a basic song. You know, he's talking about sleeping, but like there's such a very beautiful thing about sleep. And I love that they just said, fuck it, let's just make a song about sleeping, you know? Oh my god. I'm obsessed. I think I'm obsessed. I think I might be obsessed. But it also kind of gives that he's depressed, you know? And that's like sad or whatever. But that's my thing. Sad people make beautiful music, okay? Beautiful, beautifully written, beautifully sang. I loved that. I'm gonna keep changing my number one throughout this whole album, okay? But this is my favorite song so far. I love the simplicity of it. I love that production. That sounded beautiful. I may sound hype because I'm hype, okay? I'm sorry. I love when he says, when I'm in the middle of a dream, stay in bed, float upstream. Please don't wake me. No, don't shake me. It's just, it's just, I don't know what it is, honestly. It's giving to me. I love that. But let's keep going. The next song is called Love You Too. Oh. It's different. It's different. Okay. Okay. Mm. Oh my god. My god. I give up. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm gonna be real. I did not expect this. Like I kept saying throughout these videos, it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. It's gonna get. And we're here. Okay, we're here. Every song so far is beautiful. First of all, I want to say it's beautiful. The message is beautiful. It's there. Life is too short. Don't take things for granted. If you are very eager to do something, as long as it's good, okay? I'm not condoning crazy shit, but as long as it's good and you feel like in your mind, your brain, you need to do it, do it. Don't take no chances. Just do it. Love it. I'm gagged by the message, first of all. But that hypnotizing beat, what were they thinking? I'm truly, I did not expect this at all. It's like a decade ahead of what I was thinking, you know? It was so psychedelic, so moving, so beautiful. So far this album is a great album to kick back and just, you know, smoke a little something to, you know? I'm gagged. But let's keep gagging together, because the next song is called Here, There, and Everywhere. Whoa. Oh, it's beautiful. Wow. Oh my god. That was good, okay? I always say I love their good songs, or their slow songs. So I'm not surprised whatsoever that was good, okay? But this might be the first time on any of these albums that I would say that the faster paced songs were better than that song. But that song was really good. I really don't want to take anything away from that. It's a really beautiful message. He needs you here, and if he loves you, he needs you there, and if he wants you, he needs you everywhere, okay? Like, I love a good love song, and it was sung really beautifully. I'm just like really gagged right now, like Oh my god. But let's keep going. The next song is called Yellow Submarine. I've heard of this song before. Haven't heard it though. Is this Hitler? Okay. I may have spoke too soon, but at the same time, I have not lost any hope in this album. And you know what? I'm probably gonna get dragged for this. I don't understand that song personally, but this song is one of the most popular songs on this album. There's a star next to it on Apple Music, so I just know that people love this song. I just don't get it. I don't get it. But the quality sounded good, and the vocals were good too. Like, it was sung beautifully. I don't think that song is for me. Maybe it's a grower. I don't know. I just don't want you guys to be mad at me, you know? But the next song is called She Said, She Said. Okay. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. This is good. Oh my god. Okay, see, we're back on track. That Yellow Submarine song really threw me off, but this brought me right back in. I love the toxicness, okay? I don't love it for me, but I love when it's put in art and it sounds good. It sounds beautiful, you know? But basically, she's putting all these things in his head that he doesn't like. He's just like, ew, this is weird. And she's like, but Nar, I don't think you understood. But it's just like, people grow up in different households. Everybody believes in something different, you know? Even if it's religion or just the way you speak, you know? Everybody is different, okay? But she's like giving morbid. I know what it's like to be dead. I know what it's like to be sad. It's giving morbid. I love songs like that where the lyrics are morbid as shit, okay? But the song itself just makes you feel like you're just like floating on clouds, vibing out. That's what it is giving to me, and I love that. It's very surprise, you know? But let's keep going. The next song is called Good Day Sunshine. Let's go. Ooh. Oh. Okay. We're going through the day. Okay. I love that. I loved that. Okay. The simplicity of a simple song is just, it's wonderful. Okay. We do love them deep, gritty songs though. Of course we do. But I love a simple song as well. We were going throughout their day and talking about how well it's going, and it was just a good day. I thought we were gonna take a twisted turn for the worst, but we didn't. And I'm glad we didn't, because that was really fucking good. And it just speaks volumes about simple songs. Like, it was a good, happy song. I love songs that just make you feel happy, you know? Like, it was a good day today. Okay, sorry about the scenery change, but my camera died, and we're just going to keep going like nothing ever happened. So let's keep going. The next song is called And Your Bird Can Sing. Okay. Okay. I can swim. coming back to this album, I feel like nothing changed for me. My thoughts, like the theme with this album is, it's better. It's better than all the other albums. I'm just gonna say that. To me personally, this is like, it's like a breath of fresh air. Okay, that was a fast-paced song. You guys know me. I don't like the fast-paced stuff. But maybe it was just I didn't like the early fast-paced stuff. I'm starting to see it now. That was a bop. I felt Looney Toony, you know, like just, you know. But I want to know, like, okay, your bird sees green. What does that, like, what does the bird represent? I want to know. I love hearing your guys' feedback in the comments. But that song was really good. I really like that. Very upbeat, very just happy vibes. And coming off from Good Day Sunshine, and I'm not gonna lie, my camera died days ago, okay? This is like 4 days later. And I've been listening to these songs on this album just in my free time, you know, like when I'm playing the game or like cleaning up, you know? Love You Too is one of the best Beatles songs ever. Okay? Just want to say that. But let's keep going. The next song is called For No One. Oh. I'm here. Oh my god. Oh my god. What happened? What happened in this year from the last album to this? What happened? I'm perplexed. That kind of just was like, made me like a little sad, you know? Because this lady, this girl just thinks that she belongs to no one. Or not belongs, that's like weird. Yeah. But she thinks that there's no one for her. And like you can see it in her eyes, you can see it in her face, and that's just, it's really visualizing. Their lyrics have always been good, but I feel like now the quality is catching up. So it's just like the best of both worlds. That was very morbidly beautiful, if that makes sense, you know? But that's one of my faves. I'm loving every single song on this album so far. And within that, her thinking that she's for no one, she also has this perspective that she knew somebody from the past, and she, like, there'll never be somebody like that again for her. And it's just like eating, you know? I love that. Very cute song, very nice perspective. But let's keep going. The next song is called Dr. Robert. Dr. Robert. Oh. Yes. Yes. Bob Robert. I thought it said Rob Bobber. Okay, I have a theory about this song. I don't think there's a real person named Dr. Robert. I could be wrong. But I think that he's speaking about alcohol. No? You know, like, am I reaching? He makes you feel fine. He helps you when no one can. I don't know, because alcohol is a depressant, okay? You drink it, you think you feel good, but like it's just making it worse, you know? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Somebody let me know. But that was a bop, okay? And if that was on any album before this, I feel like the quality just wasn't up to par. But it was good here. It was really fucking good here. I have nothing bad to say about that song at all. Dr. Robert. I'm just bopping, okay? I'm loving this journey, okay? But let's keep going. The next song is called I Want to Tell You. Let's go. Guitars. Oh, the drums. Oh. Oh my god! I love this. I've got time. I am gagging. First of all, I love when there's a song and it sounds like they're speaking directly to someone, okay? It feels personal. I've got to tell you, there's things in my mind that tell me things, but it's just making it confusing for us because I can't tell you, but I want to tell you. It's you know, I don't know why I just thought relationships started existing in like 2004. I don't know why. But it's just obvious that people have been going through this for so fucking long. I love that. Well, let's keep going. The next song is called Got to Get You Into My Life. Let's go. Oh! Oh! Wait! Beautiful. Oh, I don't even know what to say. That was one of the best performances of vocals I've seen from the Beatles. Somebody tell me who was singing that song. I was gonna say at the beginning of that song, I wasn't really like feeling it all that much. I like the message, the lyrics behind that song is really, you know, beautiful, personal, like I always say. But then he started getting his rasp on. I was like, wait, this is good. And then mixed with that beautiful production that's going on, it really made it feel full circle. And now, at the end of that song, that's why I don't judge songs at first. Well, okay, that's a lie. If a song sounds bad within the first 10 seconds, I feel like it's gonna be bad. But sometimes that's not true, okay? And that was that with this. I wasn't sure, but now I am. That was really fucking good. And that felt more rock and roll, okay? Like, they have rock and roll songs that they sound rock and roll, and I know rock and roll was different from what people that were experiencing the 80s rock, you know, sounded compared to this. And I'm not comparing the two because it's two completely different, you know, just feels, okay? And I see why people liked it. I love that. I love understanding, okay? That's what I think it is. I just love understanding, and I understand that, okay? It was good. That was good. But let's keep going. That last song is called Tomorrow Never Knows. I'm seated. First 10 seconds is one of my favorite songs. I already know. Oh my god. What? The distortion in the voice? Oh! Oh! I am... What? I can't. What the fuck? I can't even keep saying that I'm gagged, that I'm shook. I have to find a new word. I'm flabbergasted. I'm just over the moon. There's so many thoughts. Mr. Beatles. That was very psychedelic. One thing about me is I love psychedelic music. This was the first album ender that I will say 8 Top 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 album ender right there. What in the world? I love songs where it feels like they're asking genuine good questions about life, about whatever, okay? And it felt real as fuck. But my favorite part of this song, he says, but listen to the color of your dreams. It's not living, it's not living. Or play the game, existence to the end of the beginning. What does that even fucking mean? This is a song that you have to listen to a few times to really get down to the nitty gritty. But off first listen, okay. My favorite Beatles songs come from this album, okay? Like right now, as of right now, my two favorite come from this album, okay? Those lyrics were just very beautiful, very out there, I feel it in my spirit, body, and soul. Not knowing what goes on tomorrow, just being in the being, living for just to live, really asking those important questions that we all have but are scared to ask. And they made it into a song. It's just I love this. I love this music, okay? But let's get into my final thoughts, my top 5, and my rating of this album. Let's go. So my final thoughts about Revolver by the Beatles is very experimental, okay? I'm not really aware of the music that was coming out during the 60s, you know, and I know that they be having covers and stuff that I didn't even know were covers, but I feel like a lot of this material was original, and if it wasn't, tell me, please tell me. But it felt original, it felt authentic to the Beatles, okay? So somebody last week in the comments said that, tried to eat me up basically, and said that, because I said one of the songs sounded like Amy Winehouse. I don't see anything wrong with that, okay? But they were mad, they did not like that. They said this channel just compared Amy Winehouse to the Beatles. Of course, you know, I feel like that's a good thing. The Beatles inspiring people that like weren't even born yet, you know, when they were peak, okay? Like, why is that a bad thing, you know? So, with that being said, this album in particular, I hear so many things that I've heard from my journey in music as a human being. It just goes to show how good being experimental can be and being very inspirational can be. Because I hear it. I hear it in everything. For an example, Tame Impala. Tame Impala has so many songs that just, it feels just like this. I love it. I love the psychedelic sound to this album in particular. Great album to just smoke to, lay there, chill out, chill, relax to show your friends. This album is, I don't know, it might be a 10 out of 10. So far, their best album, okay? I'm just going to say that. I will just say that. My favorite album so far. I'm just going to keep it real. I am. So I get my rating from these 5 categories: vocals, production, consistency, writing, and album cover. The vocals on this album, I'm easily going to give it a 10 out of 10. Everybody that was singing on this album sounded really beautiful. They really fit the beats to certain voices and it sounded really good. Maybe it made it sound better than what it is, but I think personally that it sounds really good. I was refraining from using this word, but it sounds retro in a good way. But the thing is that this retro sound is inspiring millions, okay? And people that make music nowadays. So it's like, is it retro or was it futuristic, you know? So I don't know, but I'm giving the vocals a 10. The next category is production. The production on this album, I keep saying it. I was saying it throughout the whole video. It's miles better than the last shit, okay? And not to disrespect those past albums that I've already heard, because they were good in their own right, okay? It's just like, this is a huge step forward than those albums. You could hear everything, the punctuation, everything was perfect, okay? So I'm gonna give the production a 10. I feel like it really deserves a solid 10. The next category is consistency, how well this album flowed together. I'm going to give that a 9.5 out of 10. I really don't have any complaints about this, just the flow of this album. I just feel like one or maybe two songs could have been switched out to make it sound even more solid, but no complaints. So you know what? I'm going to give it a 9.8 out of 10, okay? The next category is writing. Now, the writing on this album was just sickening. There are so many standout lyrics. There's so many standout lyrics, from Eleanor Rigby to I'm Only Sleeping to Love You Too to For No One to Dr. Robert. Like, there's just so many really well-spoken lyrics and very understandable and relatable. And it just felt really solid and very replayable. So, I'm going to give the writing a 10, I think I said. A 10. Yes, a 10. I'm going to give the writing a 10. Okay, and the last category is the album cover. To me, I still think Help might be their best album cover so far. I don't know what I like about that album cover, but it's really good. But this one is a very close second, okay? It fits the theme of the album. Very experimental, very psychedelic feel.
It just gives very trippy, but like very artful. At the same time, I love the drawing. It just feels more authentic. I'm using that word again because it just feels authentic. Not to mention, black and white can be so simple but so dynamic. And I feel like this right here was very dynamic. So I'm going to have to give the album cover a 9.5 out of 10. It's a beautiful, solid album cover. If you add up all the categories and divide them by 5, you get a total score of 9.8 out of 10. And that's a really solid album. It makes sense. It feels very solid. It could easily be a 10 out of 10. But there is, there's always, it's hard to get a perfect album. But this one is very fucking close, okay? My top 5 from the Beatles Revolver album, in no particular order, is She Said, She Said, I Want to Tell You, I'm Only Sleeping, I Love You Too, and Tomorrow Never Knows. Those are the songs that stood out to me. I want to know those songs that stood out to you. There's no bad top 5, especially on this album. Like, I can see if your favorite song was any of these songs, because they're all good. But of course, I want to know your guys' top 5, so let me know down in the comments below. Let me know if you have anything else to add to this beautiful review that I did. And make sure you come back next week so we can get into Sgt. Pepper's. Friday, 12 p.m. Be there or be square. But I guess that's it. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Bye, motherfucker.